When you're looking to take your business online, one of the most important things is to build a list. A list of email addresses is really, really critical in your marketing efforts for a couple of reasons. Firstly, you own that list. When you capture someone's email, you actually own that email. No one can take it away from you except the person that owns the email, and they can unsubscribe. There's no problem about that. Versus social media, where you don't own your followers. You don't own the people who like and comment. You don't own those people who are in your group, for example, if you have a Facebook group, or the people who like you or follow you. You don't own them. Social media can take that away from you in a heartbeat. We saw this happen on Facebook 12 months ago when they shut down a whole lot of wellness groups on Facebook. They just shut them down overnight because they believed they were breaching some of the terms and conditions of Facebook. So it's really important that you build an email list. It's also important to build an email list for your Facebook marketing. So if you're going out into the world and using paid ads on Facebook, having a list is really critically important because you can create what's called lookalike audiences on Facebook through your email list. More on that very, very soon. So right now, the important thing is to start building an email list. And unfortunately, building email lists take time. So the sooner you start, the better. Once upon a time, you used to be able to buy email lists, which, as we know now, wasn't terribly ethically good, and that's why they stopped the practice. And so now we have to build it organically, and that takes a bit of time. And the key to building a really great email list is to give stuff away for free in return for their email address, whether that's a free download, checklist, a free report. It's important that we create content, really great content that gives away a whole lot of our expertise in exchange for an email list. This is where we create what we call the Funky Freebie. The Funky Freebie is a PDF downloadable document that you can share with the world to exchange for an email address. We then build a landing page where we send traffic to the landing page to download that freebie and therefore capture email addresses. Now this allows you then to nurture people, to be able to send them more free, amazing content. And as long as you send them enough free content, then when you actually do give them an offer, they're not going to unsubscribe, they're not going to run away, because we stay connected to people that we get value from. And this is the trick. You've got to give lots of value. The more value you can give, the better. The more free tips and advice you can give, the better. And someone asked the question the other day, how much is too much? Can you give away too much? And the rule of thumb is, no, you can't. As the wind blows up, you can't give away too much content. Give away all your content, because it's not the content that holds the value. It's how do I actually put all the content together. It's that mentoring, coaching, therapy where the value is, not actually in the content itself, although it will be perceived that that's where the value is. Once people get content, the next question they're going to ask is, how do I put it all together? How do I make this happen? And that's where your programs, your services come in handy. So building an email list is absolutely critical if you're going online, and start by building a really great downloadable freebie, a report or a checklist that you can send out in the world. You can send it out to Facebook land, you can send it out to friends and family and colleagues, anyone you think would get benefit from your free content, because building an email list is critically important when you go online, and you can't start soon enough. And when we all have really great email lists with amazing people following us, together we're going to make a bigger difference and move the world to wellness.